I thought I would do an encore of what I had yesterday. Yesterday I had stir-fried vegetables, and today I want to do um, as I created as I go along some shrimp fried rice. So I thought I would invite it, and hopefully it'll turn out. May not be the way the Chinese people do it, but I hope it's good. So the first thing I'm going to do, or what I first did, was I had my shrimp sitting in some jalapenos, and I mixed with some hoisin sauce, whatever that is, but this is salty. So again, we can't eat all of this high sodium stuff every day, all day. You know, that's where we're learning to do moderation, to where we don't be developing high blood pressure and diabetes and all of that. And this is some oyster sauce and sesame seed oil. And all of this is gone. And as you see, I use them quite often whenever I have a taste for Chinese food. I go and make my own. But today, as I'm going to do fried rice, I'm going to also, so that's what these shrimp are simmering in. I mixed in all three of those, and added water because, again, it's high sodium, and they've been sitting for about 30 minutes now. I'm about ready. I was waiting until my rice got done steaming, so that way I can start putting it in my frying pan to get ready to do what I'm going to do. But again, I'm going impromptu. I haven't YouTubed or anything, but we could see what it is. So what I plan to do is, and this might be too hot. Yeah, so I'm going to take it off the eye. But what I plan to do is fry my eggs first. Turn that down. Fry my eggs first and stir in the rice. And this is chili oil, but you could use whatever oil you want. It's not, we could be imaginative, be creative, use what you have. It's not like you have to always go out and buy something, improvise. So, but yeah, my thought or plan is to scramble the eggs first, and then stir in my rice. And we know shrimp don't take long to cook either. So, God bless me, that chili oil it's like pepperish. It make you sneeze and stuff. Okay, so that's what I'm getting ready to do. Scramble my eggs, get the eggs started. So let me pause it and come right back. Let me crack the eggs in the pan and come right back. Okay, so what I've done so far was stirred in the scrambled eggs, and I added some of my milk just to stretch it. This, like I said, I'm just doing something as I go along. I'm not following no recipe or anything, but I had to open a window because that chili oil, it is in the air and it's causing you to sneeze and stuff. But you could use your own vegetable oil or whatever type oil you have. But this is what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and no thinking, I'm just going to do it. Stir my eggs, scramble my eggs first, and when they're about done, I'm going to put in my rice and slowly do my rice. And then once I slowly work in the rice, I may take it out. No, I don't. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to do it as I go along. I'm gonna find out as I go along. So I'll know what I'm doing as I go along. But yes, I'm going to let the eggs scramble a little bit to get them basically to the point where they're scrambling. Look scrambled. And then I'm going to work my rice in. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to add my shrimp and jalapeno peppers. And these jalapeno peppers, tell you the truth, they need to be maybe cooking inside of there now, so they could get a little tender. So that's what I think I'll do. Take some of these out, and because I want them to cook a bit, not to be crunchy. So let me do that, and let me pause, and I'll get right back because I need both hands. Okay, I couldn't get them all out, but I got the majority out. So the eggs are trying to get scrambled. I don't want to cook it on high or higher than this because I don't want, I just want to stay on top of it. So it's coming together. So once the eggs get scrambled a little more and I'm ready to work in the rice, then I'll be ready to also, with that, pour in the marinating that I have and my shrimp. Because again, shrimp doesn't take long. Just steam them for 3 whatever minutes and they're done. And we'll go from there. I'll come back when I'm ready to put in my rice and shrimp. Oh, I forgot to mention, normally I would have fresh ginger, fresh garlic, whatever seasonings I want, but I ran out, so I'm going to be seasoning with my garlic powder and some ginger powder. So that will be my seasoning, and I'll put that in a little more as I go along. Okay, I'm about ready to stir in the rice. And I took the tips off of the shrimp because earlier they were a little frozen and the tips wouldn't come off as easy. So now that they've thawed and absorbed this marinating sauce that I have. So let's try and see how that works. And let me see. I don't know how I could prop the camera. Stir my rice and I'll get right back with you. And I'm doing a little bit at a time. And again, I basically need 2 hands. I'm going to turn the stove off. How about that? Because it seemed like it's, with that hot rice, seemed like it's starting to do even more. And I'm also going to put in, as I say, I'm thinking of this as I go. I'm going to pour in some of the marinating different seasonings, and let me stir that. Okay, I think I could put in a little more rice. Let me pause it. Okay, I've used about that much of that pot of rice, and now I'm still working in my scrambled eggs. And let me put in some more of my marinating sauce. You make that sauce to your flavor, because again, one of them are more saltier than need to be, so you have to make it to your flavor. Now I'm going to turn my stove back on so it can start. I want it to fry a little bit, or just, you know, start what they call fried rice, just to get the idea of mind over matter, like I'm frying rice. But this is coming to pleasing to my sight, and I know the flavor is good because as I worked it in, everything was pretty good. So I'm gonna fry this rice, let it start frying, and once I start hearing it sizzle and stuff, then I'll come back and show you as it's frying, and then I will be adding my shrimp. And basically, I always kind of keep a big bowl of cut vegetables, lettuce, tomatoes, bell pepper, onion. But in here, it's a big bowl of Napa cabbage, you know, mushrooms, bell pepper, onions. I don't know what else I got in here, carrots. But I basically keep a big bowl very often, more than not, in my refrigerator, so that way I can have veggie sandwiches. If I want to stir fry my vegetables or add vegetables to a soup or whatever the case may be, or eat salad, I just keep this because it's always available. And so yesterday I had stir fried vegetables, and today I decided to I'm going to also stir fry these. And today I decided to add some fried rice, shrimp fried rice with my stir fried vegetables. So I'm going to be doing that in a different pot. And before it's over, I'm going to fry my fish. So that's going to be my meal for today: fried fish, stir fried vegetables with my shrimp fried rice. And it's starting to pick up now. I'm starting to hear it. I probably can go ahead and put my shrimp in. Am I ready to put my shrimp in yet? I'm gonna let it get a little more. Steam through before I add my shrimp. Guess I could plug in my pot for my fish. Get my grease hot for my fish that I used yesterday. And let me cover this. And the pot for my stir-fried vegetables. This is going to be next. I'm going to use that to stir-fry my vegetables. Yeah, I'm starting to hear it fry. That's what I want to hear. Mind over matter. I want to hear it frying. So let me wash this out and get ready to prepare my fish and vegetables, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, I had to turn the eye down because it was seeming like it was beginning to fry, and I didn't want nothing to burn. So it's about the right consistency that I want, not so moist or whatever. So it's pretty much the basic way that I want the rice to be. So now I'm going to add my shrimp. And see, shrimp only needs to be steamed just a few minutes, a couple of 2 or 3 minutes, and it basically will be done. So what I'm going to do is put the lid over this and start preparing my stir-fried vegetables. and frying my fish. Okay, so I'm going to cover that. And let that steam a bit. Uh-oh. Let that steam a bit, and I'll come back to you. Let me see, my grease should be getting hot. Yeah, it's getting hot. Okay. All right, let me drop my fish and get my grease. I may take this off the eye because I don't have to use two eyes. I'm being very preservative on my energy of electricity. So I think this can steam on its own now once it gets good and going. The shrimp could cook on its own with the steam. So let me make sure the steam is piping hot in here, which I see it is. So I could cover this and let the rest steam on its own. And then do my stir fried vegetables. And I hear my grease popping, so let me drop the fish and I'll get back to you. Man, I'm a fan of sesame seed oil. And since I had ran out, what I did was poured a little of this oil inside of here trying to get the residue. So, but yeah, I'm a fan of sesame seed oil. It adds a very good flavor. So now I'm getting the stir-fried vegetables ready. And again, I have mushrooms, Napa cabbage, carrots, bell pepper, onion, but you can mix whatever vegetables you prefer. And here is where I'm going to add in my ginger flavor and my garlic powder, because I don't have fresh ginger or fresh garlic, so I planted my garlic. I did that a couple of weeks ago, planted the garlic. But yes, put in my ginger and some garlic powder. Is it coming out? Okay. And I guess I could save that for another meal. That could be used for late night salad or sandwich. But what did I do with my fork? Okay, I just washed dishes, so where is my fork? All right, my fish frying. And I want them fried hard. Yesterday I fried them hard, which was pretty good. I enjoyed the big major crunch. Oh well, let me get another. Oh, there it is. But yeah. I don't have them frying too high. But yeah, I use that oil or any oil you could put in and stir fry your vegetables. But because I eat a lot of greens and vegetable salads, if I make greens, I usually make a big pot because I would eat on those greens 3-4 days. If I make salad, I usually make a big bowl because I would usually do different things through the week with the salad. And let's check on the rice. So the rice, the shrimp are seeming to get even more better. So, yes. But yeah, that's cooking on its own from the steam. Can't hardly see what I'm doing here, looking through the camera. But that's basically taking care of itself. And the fish, I'm gonna let that fry hard. And let's see, the vegetables, they're starting to get there. I don't want my vegetables soft, mushy. I'm gonna let them stay a little firm. My onions and bell pepper, I'm gonna let them stay a little firm. I don't want them mushy. And I should be ready to eat in about the next 5 or so minutes, to tell you the truth. But I'm not hungry, but I will sample it once everything gets done to give a little presentation. You put this back in the refrigerator, and I'll get back to you about when everything's done, and I'll show the presentation and a little sample on my plate. Okay, I just took my fish. Where's the light? What happened to the light? Let me try to get the light back on. What's going on now? I can't turn the light back on. But anyway, I just took... Why ain't this light coming on? One moment, I'm trying to get... I don't know. Maybe I got oil or something. But anyway, I just took my fish out of the frying pan, and this is the stir-fried vegetables. Again, I don't want them steamed mushy, so they're still a little firm. So that's the stir-fried vegetables. And the shrimp fried rice. We want to call it shrimp fried, but it is my shrimp rice. So they're done. That's done. And now my plate. I've made my plate. And here's the presentation. My stir-fried vegetables, my shrimp fried rice, and you can see the eggs and shrimp, and then my hard fried fish. Again, I had the taste for hard fried fish. I wanted to crunch, crunch, crunch. But I'm wanting to sample this rice. Let's see what's going on with the rice. I made the shrimp basically could steam a little more. And let me try my vegetables. Oh, wow. So that's what I'll do. I'll put this back on the eye and put it on low so the shrimp could steam a little tad more. And that is very good. So you put your own salt or whatever seasoning. But if you're using the different Chinese seasonings like sesame seed oil and all of this type stuff, you will figure out what flavors can, be to your taste bud. And this tastes very Chinesey to me, so I like it. And again, my fried fish is crunchy, so that's a crunch. It's fried very hard. But I'm happy, satisfied, and I will be eating probably in another 30 minutes because I'm really not hungry. I'm trying my best to change my time on when I eat, and right now it's going on 3:32 or whatever. And I said I wanted to switch to try to eat before 3 o'clock because normally I was eating late, and then I could be laying down on the food, so I needed to switch my schedule 333 on when I eat. So that's what I'm trying to discipline myself to eat before 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, because basically, tell you the truth, that's when I usually start getting hungry. But that's not good, because sooner or later I'm going to be laying down on that. So I'm going to try to eat this within the next 30 minutes, and we'll be okay. But yes, this turned out very good. Fried rice with eggs, shrimp, and fried fish, hard fried fish, and your stir-fried vegetables. And everything has the flavor of these different oils and stuff I use. Now, if I had a lemon, I would be squeezing lemon juice on this. But I know I'll also be putting my, I have my own hot sauce that I made. I would be putting that on there. Because again, I'm a very spicy eater. I love my cayenne pepper, my hot spicy stuff. So, but I could give this a thumbs up. Have a blessed day.